acting can become very singular sometimes, like especially film specifically. It can be sometimes like self-gratifying. And I didn't really like that. Like me, I wanted to see how I can impact people on a greater scale. Like actually seeing the people that come to Selfie Cincy that celebrate their birthdays, their anniversaries, their milestone years.
You
or
want to be able to serve others.
Rent out the whole space for different things. Yes, serving others and like offering a place of positivity and just creativity, and we're able to do stuff like this, push, your ideas, brands, goals forward, to the forefront and just impact other people. Like acting, I'm not going to say it doesn't do that. It does do that. But for me personally, and just being in the industry like 2 years ago, I mean, it's the industry is so up and down too. Like I would say that it's not consistent. Like, there's so many different things that go into landing a role. Like you said, the rejection, but also being typecasted. The roles that you're given are what other people think of you, not necessarily what you think of yourself.
Bringing up a lot of excellent points.
Yeah, so it's a lot of that consideration. I think for me personally, the reason I pivoted, and I was so blessed to be able to work on Don't Ask, Don't Tell 2 because Jawan reached out to me and wanted me to play that role. So, and I was able to work with one of a really good friend of mine, and really great friends of mine throughout the whole process. So that was beauty in that experience. And I think I appreciated the opportunity more because I was so close to the writer, I was so close to the producer, and I was so close to the other characters as well, versus somebody being like, oh yeah, you fit girl number 2, or you fit girlfriend next door. You know what I mean?
It was more of a relationship that said this makes sense compared to you look like blah, blah, blah.
Yeah,
so this is why we put you.
Oh, you look like my ex-wife, so I think you would be perfect for the ex-wife role. Like different stuff. Like you don't, it's so cliche. The things that you would be surprised, the things that the reason why people get roles within the industry is so out of your control. And it's so, who knows who, or, it just depends on certain likeness or different things, who looks better with which character. It's based off what you look like and your appearance a lot. And I just kind of was like, it can be superficial sometimes. Like the industry, especially if you're in it consistently and working and stuff like that. Like that's why I appreciated theater when I was acting, and before the theater got shut down in 2020 because of the pandemic. I appreciated it so much because if I'm crying, I can hear somebody sniffling and they're crying because they relate to losing their mother or their aunt or somebody that was a mother figure to them, or they're laughing because it's funny. Like they want to laugh because this is hilarious because I went through the same shit with my cousin. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that is what I really enjoyed about theater, in live theater specifically, and what I will do on Broadway. I'm definitely still speaking that into existence.
Okay. Love to hear
your girl will be on a stage.
Let's go. Okay.
So, I mean, it's definitely not over. And that's another thing too, with writing and scripts and stuff like that. I really, I'll go after those roles that I want. I definitely will. TV right now, I'm not really seeing anything that is I need to be on this. This is my, you know what I mean? Yeah. So the industry changes, and it's like a pendulum. So it goes back and forth. So right now
I know
it's
what pendulum means. I got you.
Yeah. For the viewers, I'm sorry, they're gonna think this girl.
No, I got you.
No, but
Yeah.
So it's definitely it sways and it has its ebbs and flows. So definitely my time will come.